welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews Custom Corner. I'm going to be quick because I want to get into this baby really quick. Custom Corner is the segment where we spotlight a custom, okay? Custom Corner. And there is a custom in the corner. This one is from Duarte Studios. And I've had a lot of fun spotlighting these customs for the last, I don't know how long I've been doing it. Only because these guys don't get the juice, okay? They don't get the juice like the big companies, all right? And some of these are fucking amazing, okay? Especially the ones that I've been spotlighting, I think are awesome. We went over buildings and dummies and all this other stuff. This is a vehicle that if you are a Joy Toy fan and a TMNT fan, you are gonna fucking love, okay? This thing is a masterpiece. It is one of the greatest customs I have ever seen. So I don't want to dilly-dally too long. We'll give it its flowers after the fact, but to show this, to premiere this, okay, I'm getting some help from a friend of mine. I respect the hell out of this guy. I love this guy, okay? His name is Articulated Ninja. He made a commercial for this baby. So let's go ahead and roll that commercial and then back to me and this fucking custom that you are going to want. Trust me, especially if you are a Joy Toy fan. Roll that fucking commercial.
Midnight rumble, engine scream, purple paint job, you know the team.
Shredmobile, available now. Figures and some accessories not included. Ask your parents before buying.
All right, we are back. Shredmobile. Oh my God, that's is that Fall Out Boy? Who came out of retirement for that song? Oh my God, this is a custom. Somebody made this as a custom. This is a handmade, hand-painted. We're calling it the Shredmobile. It's a mute module. Let's face it. It's okay. All right. I'm not bound by anybody's legalities. Okay. I can call this whatever I want. All right. By Duarte Studio. This is in the same fucking league as Joy Toy. All right. I loved it. You know what I love about it? He went off the Playmates riff, okay? You have mutant modules in different forms. You have the ones, I went over a beautiful mutant module that fits with the NECA cartoon stuff by Easel 3. This right here is a Joy Toy. It's Joy Toy adjacent, okay? So you can see the Joy Toy figures, and we'll put some guys in there. You already kind of saw them in the commercial. But, this is a take off of the Playmates mutant module, and I'll compare those because I have that re-release. But this is, look at all the detail. This is a handmade, this is hand-painted. It takes apparently days to make one of them. Yes, you can get this, okay? It's not going to be the cheapest thing that you get, but you are going to get a very limited handmade product. And I just gotta go over some of the shit here. First of all, the fucking treads on this thing move, okay? This is ABS plastic, if you don't know, all right? So it's durable. You're not going to throw it against the wall, but you're not going to throw a Joy Toy against the wall. It's as durable as anything that, Joy Toy will put out with. This fucking thing spins, okay? It's got apparently, balance ball bearings that he gave me a whole technical thing. I'm not the most technical guy, but, I know this is ABS plastic, and it's got, stainless steel pins in everything right here. No light up, but this stuff just kind of has this really nice pop here. Also, light up for a custom, it's it's just going to increase the cost by so much that, I know he was going back and forth. Should I put light ups in there? But dude, painting and the fucking weathering on this thing is next level shit. I could see why it takes so goddamn long to make one of these. All right. Here's this piece right here. And then the back, and then I love the just the rear of this with the red, and oh my God, this is awesome. Okay, and this will fit with your Joy Toy. I cannot wait to take a look at this when the turtle van comes out, because that to me is going to be like having the turtle van and then having this mutant module is going to be fucking fantastic. And by the way, I don't know that Joy Toy gets to something like this, okay? First of all, I don't know what's happening with that turtle license. Second of all, even if they do, this is a fucking Joy Toy, if you are making a mutant module, you have, the bar has been raised. This is amazing. I never thought that somebody would be able to compete with like a company like Joy Toy in terms of like detail and what they're making. This is awesome, dude. Duarte, I know you're fucking watching this. This is one of the greatest custom vehicles I have ever seen in any genre, whether it's X-Men or Turtles or, you know, the He-Man or whatever. Fucking masterpiece. Let's just get to some of like the technical stuff right here. So this piece opens up, okay, like a magnet that you can pop this off, put this on. In the song, the Fall Out Boy song, you had you had the Metalhead missiles that came out of that. So you can, that's just like a nice little detail. You can pop that in. You could take this off, have these little seats right there, okay? And you can get some foot soldiers. I'll put some foot soldiers in there. You can also take this part off. That just pops off. And you can have 4 foot soldiers, okay? It's got the little foot, the foot emblem on there. And then Shredder is meant to just kind of like stand up in the driver's seat as well. And there's other little features in there too, like these yellow pieces right here. They can kind of like pivot up, okay? There's like a screw so you can tighten that and tighten the sort of like the tolerance on there. It's got little hidden compartments. Piece, you can like pull that off. So you could put in stuff, like for instance, this piece, like if you don't want that on the top, you can just kind of slide that in so it acts as storage. Bonus storage right here, got a little drawer right there. So, you know what I always say, you get on a flight, you know, nobody's gonna look for contraband in your mutant module. You know what I mean? You're just like, it's a mutant module. I just want to play. You know what I mean? But then you put all your sweet drugs in there. Just kidding. Another thing, you put that topper back on there, and then you can have this right here, okay? And that's a little platform. And who goes in that platform? Boom! You got your little Krang platform right there, and he's just at the top. He's at the top of the. So Shredder will be driving, then Krang, you got him just pressing all the buttons, and then bubble there is like this durable like Lexon, so that thing is not going anywhere. Everything is made very durable. I would say as durable as a Joy Toy. Also, the handles in the cockpit that they can move and they can pivot, as well as these yellow things right here. Almost forgot measurements. So it looks like it's about like 17 inches from the rear to the very, very tip of the drill. That's like 8 or 9 inches width right there. And like between 7 and 8 inches is the height. And there you go. There is a Shredder in his Shredmobile. You know, I kind of like this because like, I think the Shredder, the Joy Toy Shredder, is more of the weaker figures from the Joy Toy line. So I'm fine putting him here because he's not that posable. So he's posable enough for this. So you got him right there. And then look at the foot soldiers. Got these jerks in the front seat, and then these guys in the back seat. And they're like, hey, can you crack a window? You know, I don't know. Foot soldiers farting. I don't know. But yeah, that is awesome. And then you just pop on all the stuff, and boom, you are done, son. Canopy closed up, Shredder. Oh my God, this is, I guess Krang was killed. Dude, fucking amazing job. Holy shit, I love this. You know what? Let me bring out the other mutant module, the Playmates one. There we go. Is that not fucking fun? This is the mutant module is probably one of my favorite TMNT vehicles. It probably is one of my favorite just vehicles, just in general. So just seeing these together and just the detail on this and the detail on that, and you know, size-wise, they're pretty comparable, funny enough, okay? And this is like made for like a 1/12. I don't know 1/12 scale, but like that Playmate scale, and you know, these are made for like a 1/18 scale, but like, look how fun this is, okay? Just, you can put these together, although this is like, I mean, this is a, look, this one is a modern, just weathered masterpiece, okay? This is playing on another level. This is like collector grade. That's what they like to call that. Collector grade. This is like toy grade, okay? But it's still fun. It's just a fun comparison just to see the inspiration, because clearly a lot of like cues from this Playmates vehicle. I know he loves a lot of like the old Playmates stuff. So, you know, taking that and modernizing it, that's like the name of the game, you know what I mean? But like just giving this like this oomph, and like by the way, I love purple. All right, this is I feel like I want to play Purple Rain, although I will get a massive copyright strike. But like, this is just all my favorite colors represented in this fucking thing. So by the way, this is big enough where you don't have to put like 1/18 scale figures in there. Like, let me figure one out. Like, check this out. Here's like another move you can make. This is the McFarlane shredder. So this looks fine. This is like a one-seater vehicle, and all I have to do, I just made him kneel like you're in church. You know what I mean? Like at the confession booth. And yeah, and there you go. No one has to know. You don't have to know. You don't know where those legs are going. Looks great, man. You put a lot of different stuff in here that's not even 1/18 scale. Look at this. This is the Fog Toys. What is her name? Not April. Okay, just the post-apocalyptic Fog Toys figure. I love this figure. She looks great in this because, I don't know, she has the whole, this thing feels post-apocalyptic anyway. So yeah, this is a great fit too. Although she does have red hair, and you know, Red Sonja official, they're kind of copyrighting that. But hopefully they don't copyright this video. But yeah, she looks great in there. Then you get Katja there. He just a little guy, you can't even see him. But if you do that, you could he needs a booster seat. But you know, he's at the controls. Oh, I completely forgot to put the metalhead missiles in there, dude. The missiles fit perfectly. They got the little slot that's in there, and the little nub, and you got to put them in there. But once you do, they ain't going nowhere. Look at this, the whole shebang. Can you imagine? You got the turtle van. That turtle van shows up, and then you got these guys facing off with 4 missiles just in your fucking face, and Bebop and the whole gang. The whole gang here, and then Krang got back up, and then Katja. Dude, this is hot shit. And you're going, how are the turtles gonna get away? That brings me to the bonus part of this video. This right here, this cheapskate. Yes, he makes skateboards too. This is a handmade, hand-painted. The painting on this is fucking spectacular. There is a foot soldier version too. Oh my God. Let me show you what these look like. Check out these beautiful weathered cheapskates, not cheapskates. So first of all, you have the turtle one right here, okay? And great work. I love the way, Duarte, by the way, he's like the king of like painting and making things look nice and weathered. The first time he landed on my radars, he made these really awesome dumpsters that look like real dumpsters. You know what I mean? Just like the paint on them was amazing. But like, look at this, how this is like put together with the cheapskate, and then you have like the dirtiness on the metal, and then you have the wheels, and then the bottom right here, and yeah, it looks really good. The thing is obviously this size turtle will fit on there, but you could put like a larger turtle on here. Okay, the skateboard will be smaller, but it'll still fit. And this one I really love too. This one with just the foot insignia here, and again, it's got that nice weathering. It's got the blue. It's got the purple. It's got that dirty metal right there. Here's the back of it, and you got the wheels that spin. And here is a little bonus fact. Okay, if you get this behemoth right here, and you use the code in my description, you get this blue baby for free. Yes, you get 1 free Foot Soldier cheapskate with the code, okay? So let's now talk about the logistics of this, because I think at this point, you either want this masterpiece or you don't. So let's talk raw numbers, baby. Okay, so that's the Shredmobile. That's, I think, everything you need to know about the Shredmobile, and I mean, I'm going to give it its flowers here at the end here, because there's some stuff that I do want to say, but this is nothing short of a masterpiece, okay? This is exactly what I think of when I think of like taking the old stuff and kind of like modernizing it, and I mean, I can't stop looking at this thing. It is fucking wild that this was made, okay? So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the thing that nobody wants to talk about. Let's talk about price, okay? Because you could have the steak dinner, but the bill's got to come, okay? So let's discuss, what does something like this cost? Now, before I mention the price, I must remind everybody, one more time, this is a custom corner, okay? This is not off a factory assembly line. This is something that is designed by one person, handmade, and then hand painted, and it takes days to paint and weather this thing, to do one of them, okay? There's not gonna be a lot of them that are made, okay? So you're gonna be getting just a high-end custom piece of art, okay? So with all that, what's it cost? So there's two scenarios here. There is the unpainted version, and then there is the painted version that basically is what you see here with all the bells and whistles. So the painted version is, drum roll, no, I'm not gonna do a drum roll, but let's count down. It's not 1,000, it's not 900, it's not 800, it's not 700, it's not 600, it's not 500, it's a little over 400. It's $430 for this amazing mutant module. But wait, hold on a second, okay, because there is a code. If you use code Mad Hatter, I'll put all the stuff in my description, you get $30 off of this baby, okay? So you get it for $400, and you get one of these right here, hand-painted foot cheapskate for free, okay? And these hand-painted cheapskates are 58, although you can get these for $10 off also. If you just want to buy it alone with another code, I think it's like Hatter10. I'll put all that in my description, but with the code for $400, you get this and this right here. And by the way, you don't have to pay for it now. $50 down holds this thing for you, okay? So you put $50 down, you hold yourself a painted mutant module. By the way, shipping, I think he says shipping is flat anywhere. It's like 30 or 35, okay? Flat anywhere in the United States. International, he said you got to contact him, okay? And then you work that out. But this is for the all-in. So yeah, $50 down reserves this amazing thing. And again, he's not going to make a ton of these, okay? That's just always how this goes. In terms of turnaround time, he is estimating 4 to 5 months, okay? So 4 to 5 months, you get this baby, which is, by the way, just in time for this right here, the Joy Toy Turtle Van. And by the way, the unpainted version is $250, but with the code, the Mad Hatter code, you can get it for $220. Okay, so for $220, you get a one-of-a-kind custom vehicle, okay? The sculpt on this is amazing. So even unpainted, it's probably gonna look fucking great, but you can get that for $220. However, the difference is you do have to pay that up front because that ships, I think, in like a month or 2 months or something like that. There's not like all the time that it takes to paint these things, okay? So that will ship a lot faster. So that is pretty much, you pay all of that up front, okay? So you got the unpainted version, you got the painted version, you got these cheapskates right here. This one right here you can buy on the website, okay, if you want the cheapskate. This one you can buy as well, but if you get this baby right here and you use the code, you pay $50 now and you get this for free. So, by the way, if you look at some of the Warhammer, the bigger Warhammer pieces for Joy Toy, like that big mech or whatever, which I think measurements are longer, a little longer than this. That thing is like $800 or whatever. It's worth every fucking penny, okay? This is a gorgeous mutant module, and I want to support this man's endeavors because he does have some plans for just some other customs in the Joy Toy space that I'm very excited about. I also want to say that one of my favorite things about this channel is the ability to spotlight these customs, okay? Custom corner, just creating a space where we can sort of platform customs. And I didn't realize it until, I don't know, just lately we've been doing a lot of these custom reveals that a lot of these very, very talented customizers, they don't necessarily get a shot on every channel, you know what I mean? Especially like, let's say like bigger channels, not that this channel is huge, but you know, we do, all right, stay. We do have an audience, okay? So, you know, you get eyes on this. And one of, I don't know, the greatest pleasures I get is showing people that might not know about a certain artist, you know, showing them and helping platform them. And not only that, helping them sell their art, okay? The best feeling ever is some of these videos do well for these guys and they hit me up and they say, hey, thank you, that video did good for my business, and you know I'm out there. So that is the greatest feeling for me, just on a personal level, because, you know, I'm an artist myself, okay? I'm a little bit of a scientist myself. I know how it is to have to just deal with, like, you know, just getting your shit out there and just the gatekeepers and this and that. So it is, I don't know, I feel like it's like a pleasure to do this. It's like my honor to fucking to do this. Here's a little bit of a secret. A lot of the bigger channels don't want to do this because A, it's bad for the algorithm, okay? You know, I know that I don't want to minimize that because some people, they make a living off their channels, and, you know, I get it. You know, custom videos don't do as well. And then the other thing is, like, some of these channels also, you know, they set up relationships with the bigger companies, okay? So if you have a relationship with, let's say, Mattel or Playmates, you don't want to go over something that's, like, unlicensed, okay? Luckily, I don't give a shit about any of that. I just want to focus on the art, and I want to platform artists that I believe in. And yeah, that's my little soapbox, my little personal feelings towards stuff like this. Speaking of Duarte Studios, I gotta say, just on another note, we have gotten to the point, looking at this, where customs are just as good, can be just as good as the stuff that's out there, if not better, okay? This is, to me, represents kind of like escalation, like the next fucking level, okay? I remember, like, statues for the longest time. The best statues came from, like, Sideshow Collectibles and PCS or whatever, but then custom statues started to be made. And the custom statues, even though they were, like, you know, double the price, triple the price, they were better than the stuff that the real guys were putting out. Like, look at some custom statues. They're like fucking amazing, okay? But that's always the rub. It's like limited, but like obviously more expensive. I feel like we're getting to that place now with some of these like action figures and vehicles, because I will say, and I put this in, I think I put it in my thumbnail, this vehicle right here, I know it's early, is a contender. I'll say contender for a top 10 of the year. That is how good this is. That also, on another note, just on a personal note about Duarte Studios, somebody better fucking hire this guy, okay? This guy is as far as I'm concerned, a diamond in the rough in terms of like the shit that he can do, and just like looking at his schematics and how all the thought that's put into this. I mean, anybody would be lucky to fucking hire that guy. So I'm hoping that this is a great beginning for Duarte Studios, even though he has been doing this for a bit. But like this, I think he took this to the next level. So the website is live now. There's going to be limited orders, okay? He's one person that does all this, okay? Everything you get is hand painted by the man himself. So there's not going to be a ton of these. So if you want them, lock it in. You're not going to regret it, especially if you are a Ninja Turtle fan. And good God, I never expected this. So yeah, Shredmobile, aka Joy Toy Mutant Module. Joy Toy, good luck. Good luck beating this thing. It is not often that my eyes get to gaze on eye candy like this, okay? I'm just eating all the fucking Mutant Module candy. So that's all. I want to thank Duarte Studios for sending this. I want to thank Articulated Ninja for that video. Speaking of videos, let's end on this little video that he put together, and we'll close it off. It's got a very familiar tune there, and I hope I don't get a copyright strike. But that's it. Information in my description. See you later. Bye-bye.